Hey everyone, Clarity Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Tonight we're doing a message from Spirit with 3 different piles, and I'm going to be using my Enneagram deck that I just created. I'm so excited to share it with you. I'm trying it out, and I have 3 different piles here. This is going to be a general reading. If you need a personal reading that's more specific to you and your situation, you can find how to do that in the description box below. And for our 3 piles tonight, pile 1, we have the Death card and the Knight of Pentacles from my mini tarot deck. Pile 2 is the 10 of Pentacles. And then pile 3 is the World. So take a moment and tune into the piles, pick which one you think you're drawn to, and I will see you at your pile. Okay, pile 1 for a general message from Spirit. We have the Death card and the Knight of Pentacles. So already this is probably about some kind of change that maybe is going more slowly than you would like for it to go. So we have, let's see. Okay, so we have 2 defense mechanisms for style 1 and style 9 on the Enneagram. Defense number for style 9, which is narcotization. Wow. And this is basically numbing out as a way to deal with pain. Then we have reaction formation for style 1, which is about whatever emotion you're actually feeling, trying to convince yourself you're feeling the opposite. So if you're really angry, being really smiley. We have a message from Enneagram type 9, just let it be. We have the gift of style 8 on the Enneagram, power, immediacy, and miracle, making things happen. And then as a prayer posture, we have sobriety, style 7, which is this prayer with your hands out, saying, I need no more, I have all that I need. So let me tune in here a moment and see what the message is from Spirit for you, pile 1. Okay, this is actually a really beautiful message, pile 1. So what's coming through is you're in some kind of situation where you're feeling very overwhelmed and needing to numb out. That's this card here. And you're trying to put on the emotions that you think would be helpful in this situation instead of feeling what you're actually feeling. And this is creating a lot of stress and pressure on you, and possibly driving you deeper into, if you have any kind of addictive patterns or just ways that you fall asleep to yourself or numb out, even if that's just like, binging on Netflix or cat videos, whatever it is for you, there's some way that you're not allowing your true emotions to come forward and what you're really experiencing to come forward, because you have a fear that if you do that, everything will fall apart, and you're afraid of this change, this death that's coming in some area of your life. Probably hard for you to see that since it's so tiny. And the advice for you is you cannot suppress this change. Wow, that was noisy. And if you were to just allow things to go as they're going, allow your feelings to come up, say to yourself in the universe, I have what I need, everything is as it should be, then you'll see a miracle take place. And it's not going to be something that you will orchestrate or that you have to make happen. It will just arise naturally. And it's going to be really beautiful and powerful for you. There's some area in your life right now where it feels really scary to let go of control. But the advice from Spirit is for you to do that. And I think you're at the point already, pile 1, where you can't keep going the way you're going. If you keep trying to control the situation like you have been, you're going to break down eventually. And the progress you're making doing that is so slow with the Knight of Pentacles, which is, about forward movement, but very slow forward movement. So you'll find that if you just allow things to flow more freely, that the result that is meant to happen will happen and happen sooner. And it's like, I think you're avoiding this because you're feeling like you have to orchestrate and organize and control what happens. Otherwise something terrible will happen. But no, like what's meant to happen is going to come to pass, and you can't affect that at all you can do is try to prevent it or slow it down, which is only going to create more exhaustion and frustration for you. So I just want to see, let's see, I'll use the Ethereal Visions deck just to clarify and see if there's anything I missed about a message for pile 1 that they might need to hear, Spirit. So Spirit wants you to know that they see how heartbroken you are, how hard you've been trying, how much you're just going through the motions and trying to slog through whatever situation this is. They know that you've been trying really hard and you're just coasting on fumes. And all you want is, you want to belong. You want to be with people you love, whether this is a person or like a community or a group. You just want to be together in that situation. And Spirit knows that and has your back and actually is for you. And these changes that are coming in are going to facilitate that. But if it was going to come about by you being in control, you being in charge, and you making things happen, it would be over by now, pile 1, right? Because you've been trying to make this happen, and just that hasn't happened. And then 6 of Wands. And is this upright or reverse? I picked it up reverse, but I'm getting that it should be upright. And if you do this, you'll have the success and the victory that you're looking for. The last message from Spirit is to release the anxiety, the nightmares, the sleepless nights, the rumination, the just constant thinking about what could go wrong, what do I need to do differently. Get yourself in the energy of surrender, let things be, and just watch how everything transforms for you. So that is your message, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed that and it resonated for you. If it did, or even if it didn't, please leave me a comment and let me know what you thought. I'd love to hear from you. Also feel free to like, share, or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Okay, hi pile 2. So for you, we have the 10 of Pentacles as your card from the mini tarot deck. Then for your Enneagram cards, we have, let's see. First, we have a defense from Enneagram 8, which is denial. Just pretending that what's happening isn't happening. We have the love that you want for style 9. A nest, a place for harmony and relaxation that we can enjoy together. That definitely goes with the 10 of Pentacles here. And we have 2 cards that relate to Enneagram 4. Lost messages. You are seen for who you are. And wisdom from the 4. Through the power of heart, love, creativity, anything may transform. Be the muse. So let me just tune in here for a moment to your message. So excuse my silence. Okay, so the message for you, pile 2, is you have a desire for this 10 of Pentacles, which is balanced home and love and family life. Everything kind of abundant and rich and fulfilling as it should be in every way. And for some reason, you're denying that you already have that. And this could actually be maybe a little bit of an Enneagram 4 thing. I mean, Enneagram 4s, and I'm not throwing any shade. I'm an Enneagram 4 myself, so I can totally relate to this. But sometimes 4s really struggle with the emotion of happiness or contentment and are always looking for something to fix. And when things are like too good or too functional, they can kind of either self-sabotage or have an issue. And that's kind of what I'm getting here, especially with the double messages for style 4, that you're in denial about how happy you are. What's coming up for me now, I don't know if anybody's ever watched The Crown on Netflix, but there's a quote from that movie, and it's about JFK and Jackie Kennedy after JFK is assassinated. And someone's talking about Jackie and said something like, yeah, sometimes you don't know how happy you are until after you're not in that anymore. Even though she definitely had lots of issues with the marriage that, you saw throughout the series or whatever. And I'm kind of getting that for you, pile 2. It's like you don't know how to accept and be positive and integrated with the happiness you feel. And I'm wondering if actually the thing that you do feel most connected with already is this idea of a nest. So I'm getting that's a place where you do allow love to come to you. Maybe that was a way that maybe that's the only way that when you were a child, you felt loved and supported, was kind of in like a cozy home environment. And so if you have that now, you are able to experience love that way. But the other ways that you're not, that you need to get this 10 of Pentacles, sorry, I keep forgetting that's so small. You need the sense that you're seen and loved for who you are, and that you are the master or mistress of your own universe, that you can create whatever you need. And for some reason in your situation right now, you're feeling like you're not seen and loved, and you don't have the individuality you want, and also that you can't change the way that you want to, either in your personal life or in your relationship or in your home. And this is where the denial is coming in for you. And I'm getting that you're projecting this outward, actually. That you're saying, okay, there's a problem with my family, with this work environment, with the relationship, because I'm not having these things. But actually, they're internal things with you, pile 2. And I'm not trying to say like, oh, this is just your fault, change your perspective. But the message that Spirit wants you to know is that regardless of how positive any situation is on these 2 elements, you're always going to struggle with this. So you will know more than anybody else, what is the state of your current situation? Is it that you really aren't seen and loved for who you are? Or is it just feeling like that and you're not sure how to shake that feeling, and you're wondering if maybe it's just the wrong partner, the wrong situation? But the message here from Spirit is that feeling is going to carry with you no matter where you go. And it actually has more to do with maybe your history, your past, than it does with the situation. So it's up to you and your own intuition, pile 2, to determine, okay, what's really a problem here, and what is me? Like if I go find a new partner, am I going to have this same feeling because I carry it with me? So what else am I missing here for pile 2? Anything else, Spirit, that you want them to know? Oh. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands. That's the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, so Spirit is just acknowledging here that this has been a really difficult period for you, and you've been carrying a lot. You're not sure if you can make it to the end. You're juggling. You're like, do I do this? Do I do that? How do I keep all these balls in the air? And then we have 7 of Swords at the bottom. So 7 of Swords can be about strategy, it can be about deception. It can also be about self-deception or inner, not exactly inner ego issues. How do I want to say this? Like healing on an emotional level of your self-esteem, of who you are. And that's the message that's coming through most strongly. Yeah, 10 of Cups underneath that, and the Moon. Yes. So the key to your 10 of Pentacles, the key to your 10 of Cups is to deal with your repressed thoughts and feelings about what's coming up here. And regardless of whether you stay in this situation or not, whatever the situation is, the best effort you could make that would benefit you the most would be to deal with, why is it that I'm, especially these 2 cards. So through the power of heart, love, creativity, anything may transform, be the muse. How can you be your own muse? And what helps you to feel seen for who you are? If you can answer those questions, then you're going to feel infinitely more loved and supported and secure in any situation, and you'll get that 10 of Pentacles. So that's actually what's in your way, not the particulars of your situation. So I hope that was helpful for you, pile 2. Please leave me a comment. Let me know if it was or if it wasn't. I'd be really interested to hear. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to let me know if there's a particular topic or question you'd like to have me read on. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Okay, hey pile 3. So you picked the World card. And let's see what cards you have. Love, you want, lost messages. I'm just going to take a look here so I can organize these. Prayer posture. Oh, wow. You got a lot of cards here. Okay. So we have the conflict resolution 279, positivity. So that's Enneagram types 2, 7, and 9. We have the prayer posture of love, which is this. When you're praying, it's just a way for your body to mirror your intention, or when you're meditating. And so the intention is to, as you're meditating or praying, allow love to come into your being and keep it all for yourself. And the reason, so if you know anything about Enneagram type 2s, they're very loving, demonstrative people. And so they'd be more apt to like give all the love away. So the message of this prayer posture is in your meditation time, in your prayer time, just soak up all the love and acceptance that you're receiving from Source. Approach 3, 7, 8, assertive to aggressive. The lost messages from style 7, you will be taken care of. And we have 2, the love they want cards for you. One is, I admire you, let's go have fun, which is the lost message from pile 1. Ooh, can you see these? And then Enneagram 6, love they want. I want to be a soft place for you to land. Let's stay together today, tomorrow, every day after that, and grow old together. Okay, let me tune into this for a moment, so please excuse the pause. Message from Spirit for you. Okay, so this is a really positive, beautiful message for you, pile 3. The message from Spirit is that the hard times are coming to an end. That cycle is closing out. You're going on to something new here, and you don't have to take the same approach that you used to, where you're kind of like hard charging, balls to the wall. Not sure why I'm using that expression, but trying to like push a rock uphill. You're in a phase now where it shouldn't be about hard work or about, direct action or aggression. It's going to be about receptivity, like receiving the love that you want and need. It's going to be about resolving conflict by just saying, this isn't that big of a deal. We can get through this. And by the way, there's 9 Enneagram types and 3 different conflict styles. They're all different. They're all equally valuable and valid. But one of those is the positive outlook, which is, okay, hey, like, can we laugh about this? Like, this doesn't mean that our relationship's over. It's not the end of the world. Like, let's move on kind of energy, which is a similar vibe that I'm getting from this love they want from style 1. I admire you. Let's go have fun. Like, let's go lighten up a little bit. So I think the message for you, pile 3, is you've put in the hard work. Don't take things so seriously now. Like, trust that all of your needs will be taken care of. Go out and enjoy your life. Live a little. Do that thing that you've been wanting to do. Take that road trip. Go get your hair done a crazy color. Call that person you've been wanting to hang out with. Book that ticket to that foreign country if you're being COVID safe, of course. And there's also a message coming through for you from a specific person. And I'm getting that this is either a close friend or a partner. And maybe you've had some conflict with them in the recent past, but they're wanting you to know that this is their message to you, essentially. I want to be a soft place for you to land. I want us to be together forever. And that's like the most romantic thing I can imagine, is you and me today, tomorrow, ever after. I don't want there to be conflict and negativity. I know we have to work through problems, but please, let's just be with each other and let all this fall away. Let it pass. Let's go have fun. You'll be taken care of. We're going to be okay. Everything is going to be fine. Yeah, so that's the message I'm getting there. Spirit, anything I missed that you want to say to pile 3? Pile 3, please, Spirit. Oop, that one almost jumped out. 10 of Wands. Yep, you've been feeling really burdened about that. Those two kind of stuck together, so we'll see. Okay. We have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. 10 of Wands. The Chariot with the Page of Swords. And the Page of Cups. Yeah, I love this for you, pile 3. Okay, so first of all, you have 2 pages, which are about childlike energy, not childish, childlike. So, exploration, chasing the fun, doing what the hell you want to do. We also have the Chariot, which is about, moving forward in a kind of decisive way. Then we have the 10 of Wands, which is the acknowledgement that you are carrying too much. Drop some of that burden. And underneath the deck, we have the Empress. And so the message for you from Spirit is, you're the Empress. You shouldn't be fighting so hard. Let that go. Let go of that indecision. Just allow yourself to acknowledge that that time of your life is past for now. You may get back into that energy again in the future. You may have to, which is fine. But for now, everything's okay. Allow yourself to let loose a little bit. Let your hair down. I'm using so many weird expressions in this pile. But I hope that makes sense for you, pile 3. Please leave me a comment. I think that's your message. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if it resonated or even if it didn't. I'd be curious to know. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.